Can you guys hear me now? I think I think I might have fixed it. It looks like it had muted me. Our setup was being a little bit weird this morning, so I switched things around. But let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Okay, all right, awesome. Sound is working. I'm sorry about that, guys. So, uh, let's try that again. I'm not sure where I lost you, but I'm just going to go over our classes really quick. So we have our Picasso painting class today. Melanie's going to be teaching this adorable painting class, making an adorable little ostrich. We do have a color theory class, but I believe this one's actually going to get rescheduled. So if you're interested, let us know what dates work for you, because I'm going to try and put it on the calendar again in the coming weeks. Um, every week we do have what we call our pop and craft, which is like an open studio day, where we invite all of our local, or even if you're in from out of town, we invite you to come bring your crafts from home and work on them with us. And so it's just a great little way to enjoy the community and all of the crafty people in the area together. And we have so much fun, guys. We call it Pop and Crafts because we also have popcorn. So come on down every Thursday from 10 to 4. Um, the next class that we have published, we do have a few that we have not published just yet, but we will be posting them this week. But that's already on our website. Can This Painting Be Saved is going to be a painting workshop with Joanna McNally, who's an amazing artist, and the Kilman Gallery. She will be teaching you how to take a project that you weren't satisfied with and transform it and give you tips on how to improve it. So that's going to be a really, really very informative class. Then after that, we have our pressed flower pottery class with Allison Weber. She is amazing. Another Gallery artist. She's a potter. I had the pleasure of taking one of her classes a few weeks ago, and guys, she is an amazing, amazing teacher. So her classes do sell out really fast. I think there's a couple seats left in this one, so I would sign up today. Let's see. Then, of course, as we told you guys last week, our August retreat is already sold out. We are so, so, so excited to welcome Seth Apter to our August 2025 retreat this year. And we have so much fun planned for it. Now, we are sold out. However, we do have a wait list available. So if you guys miss your opportunity to sign up, get on that wait list. And if anything opens up, we will contact you. Um, of course, we'll also have our mini retreats and the following months after our August retreat. We'll have our Craftmas mini retreat, holiday themed, and then we'll have our Spring Forward next year. So those are also available for registration. Some other classes that are not yet published, but we are working on getting them. We will be having a Build Your Stash class for bees and butterflies on April the 6th. That's a Sunday. Next Sunday, actually. Yes, next Sunday. So Barbie's going to be doing another Build Your Stash class. If you guys haven't been to one of those, they're really fun. They're very affordable. And it's just a great way to use our supplies that we have and make a bunch of stuff for your library. So you're not going to be coming out of there with finished cards, but you're going to be leaving with tons and tons of elements that you can use on any project that you like. So it's just a great way to hang around with your friends, use some of our products, and build your stash. Then after that, we are very excited because the following weekend, so 2 weeks from this weekend, we're going to be having a ScrappyShak Craft Expo. So for this, we are going to be having a 3-day um, just expo. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to be doing demos all day. We're going to have multiple bake and takes going on. So come on down, have some fun with us. It is totally free, and we'll be having some sales all day long as well. So join us that weekend. Actually, join us any weekend that you like, but especially that weekend, we're going to have so much fun. I think that is the main classes that we've got on the calendar. So let's see, what else do we got? So Lives. Oh yeah, this past Thursday we had our Tim Holtz Recycled live. Um, and I hear that it went very, very well. I was very sad to have missed it, but guys, every third Saturday we are
Thursday.
yes, thank you. Every third Thursday. Caffeine hasn't hit my brain yet. Every third Thursday we will be doing a what we call a Tim Holtz Recycled Craft Along with Me live class. So these are entirely free classes. We will be sending out a project supply list in the weeks leading up to the Tim Holtz Recycled Live, as if you would like to join along with us, you'll have everything you need to make the project at home. So this past week we did an Easter themed little basket.
Yes.
It was so, so cute. Oh my goodness. So that is still available to watch if you go onto our YouTube channel. I believe it's also on our Facebook too. So you can go back and watch those as well. Um, then our subscription boxes, we still have a few of those available for the month of April. So if you guys are interested in signing up, we have oh, we do all kinds of projects in there now. We started doing more mixed media in there, and I think it's so, so fun. This box is going to be a pretty cool one. I'm very excited. I've been working on the instruction booklet behind the scenes. So I don't want to reveal too much because, it's nice to be surprised. It's like a little gift to yourself every month. So I would absolutely sign up for that. We've got a couple spots available. Then another big announcement. Keep your eyes peeled at 11 o'clock today. There's going to be a product launch today, and we are very excited about it. So you'll be receiving an email and a Instagram post, a Facebook post, wherever you see your ScrappyShak news. So keep your eyes peeled. We have some good deals on them too. Other dates to think about: Monday, the 31st at noon, there will be another product launch. And then I believe there's also one on April 1st as well. So keep your eyes peeled on those emails because we will be sending you details of all of the products included in these launches and links to go straight to that page. So today, our coupon code is Grove20, and you're going to learn why in just a minute. But it's GROVE 20, and that'll get you 20% off anything in our new product showcase category. So if you're new here, our new product showcase category, if you're on our homepage, you'll just go to this top search bar here, or the menu bar, sorry, and over to new product showcase. And this will show you everything that we're going to show you today. So I don't want to show you all of them because I want you to be surprised. There's so much fun in there. But everything in that category on that page will be 20% off with the code GROVE20. So
Is that all caps then?
It is all caps, all capitals. Without further ado, I'm going to hand over this to April, and she is going to show you some amazing new products today. All right. So I'm going to get out of your way.
Okie dokie. Good morning, everybody. Bear with me. This is my first time doing this, but I'm excited. And the code is Grove because of, look at this beautiful paper.
Oh!
Hidden Grove. We have a pad of 22 pages, single-sided. Look at how pretty.
Oh. See, I love the single-sided because if you're working on a card, or I guess it just depends on what kind of project you're doing, but you don't always want to hide the backside. Like the backside of the paper.
You want to use it too.
It's pretty, exactly.
Yes. And look at the little gnome. He's got a little steampunk in him.
Oh,
and it's so pretty. And look at the little ladybugs and little houses and more some steampunk up here.
See, I love that. It's like very subtle steampunk.
It
but
is.
not overly steampunk. Like steampunk is cool. It's not really my vibe though. But in this, it works so well.
It really does.
It's not overdone. It is just Oh, look at this
Oh, the little hedgehog. She's got little gears sticking out of her pocket and some keys, and there's a little acorn. This paper's just beautiful. And then we have the little hint of some plaid in it. Oh, and look at the squirrel in her little aviator glasses.
Strawberry.
Mm-hmm. Some strawberry sun. Yummy. Some little lightning bugs.
Oh, that tree.
Mm-hmm. And the little house in it. Wait till you guys see the mold that goes with this.
It's awesome.
It's just beautiful.
It really is.
And then we got a little snail with a mushroom on his back. Or a slug, sorry. And the sunset. Oh, and look at this little frog.
Oh,
he's so cute.
Oh, Barbie just did something with that frog.
Yes.
That is
Wait
so
till
we
you
were
see
squealing
it.
over it this morning. Oh, I love that page. It's so simple, but that is a gorgeous background.
It is. It'd make it everything wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And the little ATC cards if you want. And then some blank ones with just a little background.
Oh, I have a sentiment.
Yes.
Love those.
Look at this. You could put this on the bottom of your
Mm-hmm.
card or mixed media.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Always need a good wood background.
Sure. Always.
Oh, that's adorable.
I still love her. She's the cutest. And then some more plaid. And then some elements that you can fussy cut. Or you can just get, oh, whoopsie, uh-oh, the washi pad that goes with it. Oh, sorry. And the price of this paper is $13.49. So here's the washi pad. And you can cut out all these little individuals.
And the really cool thing about these washi pads is if you use one of the Stamperia ceramic pins and just trace around the elements like you would just trace with a pencil, it cuts them out.
Yes.
So perfect.
And then you don't have to have all these loose pieces laying around.
Exactly. So if you don't have one of those, it's time to get one.
Look how beautiful. I love the ladybug too. There's your 4-leaf clover, Em.
Oh,
they're just so cute.
Almost as cute as you. Oh, the snail on the last page. It's so cute. I love the snails. He's got a little mushroom growing out of his shell.
They're so cute. Even the old lady. Look at her. She's so happy.
She is. I'm a gnome.
And there's our frog friend.
I love those clouds and moons.
And And then here's another great border page.
Oh, yeah.
And then the wonderful background. And this pad is $11.99.
Very cool. Very cool. What else we got?
We also have some paper cutouts. There are 4 double-sided sheets. So the front and the back are the same. They're just ribbed. You can use it either way. Look how pretty.
Oh, wow.
Grandma Gnome is so happy.
She is. She just do a little dancey dance.
And that one is $8.89. Oh, I don't know where to go next.
Oh,
let's do this.
There are so many things in this new collection.
This is something new that we're going to try. It has 7 cards, 5 tags, and 1 notebook, bookmark. And it's $9.99. And look at that.
Ooh.
It's like a little starter kit. You can make cards out of them. You could do some mixed media out of them. They're just so cute. And that is $9.99. And then, of course, we had to get the rice paper that goes with it. And this is $8.99. Look at those. Aren't they pretty?
Ooh.
It's just beautiful. And then, of course, you need your rub-ons. So here's one rub-on. at $4.79. Look at how pretty those are.
Oh, yeah.
And they just add a different element to whatever you're making. And then here's Mr. Frog. He's so cute. You are amazing. And then we have some ephemera that is already adhesive on the back.
Oh, cute. I love that squirrel.
She's adorable. She's so cute. And that is $11.19. Then we have a couple stencils that go with this. This stencil is $6.19, and they're just some cute borders. Look at this one. It's got little mushrooms and a log, and then just some frilly stuff and the beautiful flowers. And then it also has a small one at $4.29 that just has a bunch of words. Glow, home, dawn, happiness, miracle. It's so cute. And then, we have a stamp collection.
Oh.
$11.59. Look at these little mushroom houses.
You can make a little mushroom city. That
Oh, you could.
too.
You could totally make the mushroom city.
The little grasses. Oh.
You could layer your paper and make it dimensional. Oh, so much fun to be had. And then here's one of the molds that goes with it. Look at how cute.
Ooh.
Look at this. You can have a little line of mushrooms. Your little acorns.
The little line of mushrooms could be like the fence between the mushroom houses.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. It's so cute. And that is $27.59. And then this one, oh my gosh. This one is $12.09. I would love a piece of paper. What do we got? Yeah. Sorry, guys, it's hard to see this clear mold. Look at this. They're so cute. And the moon and the stars. And look at this. And the little log center. And there's our frog. And I like a little log.
Oh my goodness, the little what's the word?
The squirrel?
No, the thing above it.
The water can?
It's so cute. The squirrel is also freaking adorable.
Look at the basket. It fits one strawberry in it. And then your little tree house. It's so cute. So cute. All right, you ready to see what Barbie made out of this?
Oh, guys, I don't think you're ready.
Oh my gosh, look at Mr. Frog.
Oh my goodness.
He's so cute.
I cannot get enough of him.
So cute. She did such a great job painting him too.
She's so good at that.
She is. She really is. Oh, I love him.
And the little luster wax on the brim of his hat. And on the lantern.
And then the little light she made shine through. Oh.
She used
Mod Podge glitter. Yeah.
Extreme glitter.
So cute. Look at his little nostrils. Even his nostrils have a little sparkle to them. So cute.
Oh, Baby Goblin says his name is Jeremy.
Oh, okay. Jeremy. All right. Should we do roses next? Or should we do some embossing powder? Break it up a little.
Yeah, let's break it up a little.
All right. We're going to do some embossing powder. As you know, Seth Apter is our next guest for our August retreat. And he has a ton of embossing powder. So this one is called Building Blocks. Look at these colors. Brick, asphalt, granite, and concrete. So pretty.
Flip over to the bottom of it. I wonder if it's a little easier to see.
Can you? The colors are just really hard to see here.
Yeah, it's reflecting a lot of the plastic.
Yeah.
Not so much of the color.
Well, let's see. I did do a little lab last night. So here's your asphalt. I don't know if that's any better. And I maybe burnt the paper a little bit, but here's your brick
Ooh.
and concrete, and then your granite. And then, because, well, my name's April, I had to see if we could use embossing powder on resin, and you can. Look at that.
Oh. We decided that it looks like a geode. It's so cool.
So, lots to do with these. And then we have Enchanted Alchemy. Look at these colors: Gilded Patina, Amethyst Ice,
Oh.
Copper Dust, and Prism. These
Yeah,
colors
those colors are good
are
there.
amazing.
Let's
So
put it on
pretty.
the table upside down. I wonder if the light up. Oh yeah, the light kind of picks it up a little better down there, so I can zoom in.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think that shows it.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
And then here, we'll put this one back.
Yeah, those are just some really dark colors.
They are. They're very dark. And then he has this collection called Citrus. Ready for these colors? Oh my gosh.
So that one's my favorite.
Oh my gosh. We have olive,
They're so sparkly.
rusty, tomato, and kiwi gold.
Ooh.
Look at those colors. So pretty. I get to play with them all. All right. And if that's not enough, we have some mud pie, which is a really dark brownish, blackish color. And then we have tarnished teal.
Ooh, I like that one.
They're all pretty.
They really are.
And then we have silver smudge.
It's got such variety.
He does. He has a huge variety. And I don't even know, is this all of his embossing?
I don't even know.
How about Sea of Tranquility? It's so pretty.
That one might.
It's hard.
It is. It's
Blue Moon.
Yeah, that one's gorgeous too. I really want to see a swatch of that one because it's got like all these blues and yellows.
I know. I'm just going to have to do a lab today and make a swatch of all of them.
I agree.
And then we have
Greater good.
Weather Gold. And it just glistens. Of course, you can't really tell. And then we have Space Dust. And this is just like, I don't even know what colors are in there. It's just pretty. It's just pretty. And then we have some Etched Platinum. Ooh. Guys, this doesn't even do it justice. Not even close. But this one makes me hungry. You want some French toast?
It's like a mustardy kind of color.
Mm-hmm.
Dijon.
Oh, that one's a double. This one's Barbie's favorite, I think. Dirty Birdie.
Oh yeah.
It's just fun to say.
It is. And it's also gorgeous.
Yeah, it's green and black. And last but not least, we have Burnt Toffee.
Ooh.
Kind of reminds me of cinnamon.
Barbie reminded us that in a few weeks we'll be getting the paint that matches
Oh.
this set.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna need that too.
Absolutely. All right, what we got next?
Next, we have more Stamperia. House of Roses.
Ooh.
So we have the single-sided pages, which you guys saw this last week. These are just single-sided. So you get more use out of it. And you don't have to not use your back because the back is still so pretty. And that is $14.39. And of course, it has the washi pad to go with it.
Oh, how cute is that?
They're just beautiful. Look at the cupcake with the rose on top.
I love this.
Mm-hmm. The books. They're just pretty. It's all so pretty. And the lattice work. And there's a ladybug. Oh, this one's got some bumblebees. Oh, pretty. There's just endless possibilities. Endless. And I love how they mix the lattice and the brick and then the, I don't know, is it supposed to be wallpaper? It's beautiful. It does. All right, and that pad is $11.99. And then we have ephemera to go with it. And this is also adhesive already, $11.19. So stinking pretty.
Wow.
I bought this whole set. Whole thing. Look at the die cuts. Oh,
Are those chipboard?
they are chipboard.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. You can add another dimension to your project. And then we have some rice paper, but of course,
Oh,
it's so gorgeous.
does it show what designs are in it?
It does. Look at those.
Oh,
Can you see them?
yeah.
It's so pretty.
Oh, wow.
And that is $8.99. And then, of course, we had to have some rub-ons because these roses are gorgeous.
Oh, yes.
And the words and the butterflies. So pretty.
You know, I need exactly those for a digital project I'm working on.
Oh, well, here you go. And then we have these rub-ons because you need a little birdhouse.
Ooh, the lattice.
Yep, and your little table for outside.
Your white picket fence.
Oh, yes. White picket fence. All of it. And then this one has a stencil with it of flitterbys.
Oh.
Or butterflies, I guess. So pretty.
I like that stencil.
Okie dokie. And then we have this mold called Ivy. And it's got some ivy, and you got some birds, and some birds doing different poses. And then your leaves. Love it.
Always need some leaves.
This one's Emma's favorite, though. Oh, I need my black paper.
Yeah, those plastic molds are.
Look at the clovers. And then there's little ladybugs. And there's little leaves and little flowers. It's just so stinking cute.
I love it. I need it.
Okay, we have one for you.
Hey.
Well, and because Diane did her little live the other night, I had to find out if it worked. If I could put some foundry wax on resin.
Oh,
Look at that.
so cool.
And then I put some Lisa Horton wax on top of it to give it some green.
I am obsessed with that. It's so shiny.
I know, I want to go and do this to everything.
Like, I'm imagining all of the awesome projects you could use that with.
Right?
So cool.
And then here's a little project that I did last night so you could see more elements all together.
I love that. Your little blue bird.
I know, I love my bird.
So cute.
Look at that all. I love it. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm really proud of this one.
You should be. It's gorgeous.
Put a little birdhouse in your soul.
Good job, you.
Thanks. All right, and now we have a little bit of spellbinders. Yes.
What you got?
This one is called All Geek Stamp Set. I had to have this because I call my husband a geek and a nerd all the time.
Barbie showed me this one a while back. She has this one, and I was making a card, and she was like, "Here, you want to borrow it?" And I did. It's awesome. I love it.
Geek is the new chic. Talk nerdy to me. Let's be awkward together. Think like a proton. Stay positive. So cute. And that's $14.99. And then look at this acetate that I said we had to have. Oh, I have to open it because you can't really tell.
Is it like holographic-y?
It is.
What is on it?
We have some gems on one layer.
Oh, it's nice.
Yes. Here's keys and chains.
Oh.
Look at that.
Wow.
And then we have some dots.
Are they just gold?
Then they are just gold.
The
And
packaging, it made them look like they were.
then we have, look at these gems. So pretty. And then some bows.
I love those. One of my favorite things to do with acetate is use alcohol ink on the back of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you did it behind the gold, you would still have the gold peek through on the front side, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it looks so cool.
Yes.
Now I want to do it. How much is that?
So that is $9.99.
Cool.
Barbie just tried to steal my stuff. All right, so now we have an embossing folder. This one is called Field Notes, and it's a 3D, $14.99. And look at that. It's so pretty. And then she did another one in a different color.
I love that black one.
Mm-hmm. And then we have another one. This one's called Flower Frenzy, and this one is $14.99. So pretty. And then here is what your demo is going to be. It is Mini Envelopes 1.
Oh.
It's $39.99, has 13 dies, and look at all the fun little things you can make. And I think we're ready for Barbie.
Is that all of our new products today?
That is all of it.
So again, guys, keep an eye out at 11 a.m. Set an alarm, set a reminder to check your emails because we do have more new products. But we'll show them to you next week.
And if you do need to place 2 orders today, one this morning so you can get the Stamperia stuff before it goes out of stock, and one this afternoon when you see the new stuff, remember on your second order, if you click ship with previous, you don't have to pay shipping twice. We'll just send you your second package with your first package.
As long as it's not like as long as you don't order like a die cutting machine and then a stamp.
Right. You're not allowed to order feathers the first time and then a 20-pound machine the second time. So get for shipping. That's cheating. But
in most cases,
yes,
ship with
you just add a couple little odds and ends, we'd be good to go. Yep. All right, so I am going to show you this die today. April just showed it to you. It's got 2 different envelopes, basically. This larger size is really long and thin, and then this shorter, stubbier size. And the fun thing is that it has so many doodads that go with it. There are windows that you can cut out. Both an oval and a rectangle for the longer one, a circle and a square for the smaller one, or, if you wanted to do 2 squares on the longer one, or a square and a circle, or 2 circles, you could do, mix and match a little bit to an extent. There are these teeny tiny baby tags, and at first I thought they were the same, but they're not. They have totally different, let's see, do we have that black piece of paper still? Totally different tops to them. One's more squared, one's more rounded and frilly. So these teensy weensy baby tags that are so cute for stuffing into all of the different places. You have different sizes of circles that you can cut out and fold over. Yes, exactly. Thank you for the words. And, this you can make into like a little bookmark to slip into the long one. There's one for the shorter one. So it's got all kinds of mix and match. And here are some of the things I made just playing with to begin with. Okay, so the first time I made this.
I haven't seen these yet.
And so I used the long die, and I used this cutout, but instead of cutting the window out, I cut it out of the same piece of paper and just glued it on top. And then in between, I used that die as a background. And then this is a new Spellbinders Better Press fern. We do not have any of those in stock. It's Better Press.
Oh.
It's Better Press. So it's a Better Press fern from Spellbinders. If you're interested in that, you could send me a message and I can order you one, but we don't have any in stock. So anyway, so I did that one that way, just piling things on top. And then, okay, so what I discovered with this one, because this green paper is like serious 110-pound, and I can barely get my finger in there. That paper is so tight and heavy duty. My husband was joking. He was like, well, I guess you could put a couple band-aids in it and give it to somebody. Smart aleck. So then this one, I went the complete opposite direction. This is some of my homemade tea dye paper. Well, the paper's not homemade, but I made it from butcher paper. And so it's super thin, and you can get, I mean, it just opens nice and wide. You get all kinds of stuff. I didn't do anything with that, any decorating. I was just fooling around like, oh, does this paper even work? And it does. Yeah, this one I cut out and I put a little vellum in the background. And then this is a, speaking of build your stash classes, these are some flowers I made when we were getting ready to do the build your stash class. This is out of the Spellbinders Be Bold Blooms. And I still have some of those from when we did that class in the fall. And so every once in a while, when I just want to decorate something real quick, I just grab it out and grab my stash out and throw it on top. So I've got vellum in the background and then the flowers on top. Some Nuvo drops here. I had some black ink on my finger and I smudged it here. So then I tried to hide it with the orange, but then even the orange was too dark. So then I tried to hide it with the Nuvo drops. Not 100% successful, but you know, it'll be okay. And then here is one of the shorter ones. And this one I did with an acetate cutout. Ooh, that's causing a glare. So it's got an acetate cutout and it's got one of the little tags there. And I did use the reinforcer. You can't really tell on this side because it's the same color, but on this side, the color is the opposite. So I've got this blue paper with brown, like fake writing, and if I can get it at the right angle, the pink hole reinforcer. And the hole reinforcer is just folded across the top. So it just goes on both sides. And then here, because it's pink on pink, you can hardly see it. But this one I also used, and again, the paper choices here for going on live are not ideal. But I've got these little things where you could wrap the twine around and close it. I did put a little too much glue on there, so I can't actually get twine under there. But you know, lessons learned. I have some thoughts about how to handle that in the future. Now, I will say the thing that I did wrong on these first ones, because I didn't bother watching a video. You know, I just assume I know everything until I do it wrong, and then I realize that I don't. So I did, yeah, right. So I did glue these with the tab at the bottom on the inside. Don't do that. That makes everything you try to stick in catch. So by the time I got to this one, I did learn, and you could see it's a slightly different color there. I did learn to glue that tab on the outside. Now the side tab, you can glue on the inside and be okay, but the other one, not so much. All right, so I didn't want to do tons of die cutting in front of you today, but I am going to do a wee tiny bit. So what I have done is I have gone ahead and cut this out and folded it, so you can see where I just die cut that. The, you know, every line here makes a scoring line. So I've got it all folded. I burnished it up nice and good. I could hear Diane in my head going, burnish, 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 burnish. So anyway, when I fold it, I can see that this is the front of my card, or the front of my envelope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this oval again, and I'm just kind of centering it. Okay, I'm not counting that flap. So I'm centering it kind of from top to bottom and side to side. Of course, from your angle, it may not look centered side to side because I've got it open, but I can see the fold line where it's going to fold. But I've got it approximately centered. Put a little tape on the top because I don't want this to move. A little tape on the bottom. I want it to cut right where it is. And then I'm going to unfold the flap so I don't actually cut a hole in it. I could so see myself doing that on camera. Don't worry, folks. I'll do something else silly. Like I almost knocked the computer off trying to roll this. You can always count on me to do something silly. It's like if you're missing your Saturday morning cartoons from when you were a kid and Bugs Bunny went off the cliff. It's almost the same here sometimes.
You'd be crazy.
That's right. That's right. So, all right, I'm gonna take my dye off. And as Diane says, I'm gonna go ahead and put that back away before I do something silly and lose it. Because I am that kid. All right, so I've got a piece of acetate. I did go ahead and pre-cut that. I mean, there are some things you just don't want to watch me do. And I'm gonna glue this. I've got my barely art glue that I can barely get the pen out of. Oh, we're in a mood this morning. Well, this may be my silliness. I may stab myself with this pen.
No, stabbies.
No stabbies?
You need help?
I think we're good to go.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to put a little bit, just a light touch around the edge of the oval to hold it down there. And then I'm just going to put a light touch right here and cross my fingers that the oval one doesn't spread into the sight line. All right. I'm going to hold that down for a second.
Susanna is saying I'm gonna need help with ordering as things are sold out. Let me check on that and see if
Some of them really are. Like the
Oh,
paper,
yeah.
the Grove paper was already almost gone the second we got it. So,
So put in a back in stock request if it is sold out. We'll order some.
all right, so I've got that side glued on now. I didn't say I was doing that because Emma was talking, and I didn't want to cut her. And I mean, come on, guys. You saw me do it. I folded the side down and glued it, and now I'm adding in that flap. Okay, and then part 2. So I've got my little thing done. Ta-da!
Oh, I love that.
And part 2 of today's demo is April Daisy stole my washi pad. Hang on. Okay, so listen, I'm going to put a piece of this washi tape on top of my acetate. And I wanted to talk to you. Shoot, that's the other thing I wanted. Craft knife. April, can you please find me the craft knife?
I think I know where it is.
Pretty, please. Okay, Emma's going for it. See, there you go. You know, I always miss something. All right, so I want something that will fit in this window. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this as a guide. I'm going to go and hold, until I find what I want. Now, honestly, I did think about this morning because just putting a couple of those in that window, that would be pretty. But I'm not prepared to hack into that design yet. La-di-da. I thought about this, but I think you lose too many of the clovers, and I didn't want to hack into that. Now, this mushroom does work, but I tend to save all my mushrooms for projects that I'm specifically making for my daughter. So I think I'm going to go with this little batch of strawberries here. All right, and what I wanted to do is remind you how these Stamperia cutter pens work. Because this doesn't have the blade in it.
It does. It's in there. You just gotta push it down.
Oh. Okay, so we've had several people buy the Stamperia cutter pens at the store and then come back in and say, hey, I can't get this pen to work. All right, and what the problem is with me showing you on here, it's very hard to see because this is a very, very, very small blade. So I wanted to show you what I'm talking about with this blade instead. Okay, so this blade has the point, right? But the blade part, the cutting part, is actually this angled side over here. So there's the part that comes like straight out of the pen. That's not your cutting edge. Then there's the angled piece that's your cutting edge. When you're cutting with one of these, you don't stick it point down and then drag it. You stick it with the blade down and drag it. Okay. There is a tiny tip on the Stamperia cutter. And like I said, I really don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but there's a tiny angled blade And that tiny angled blade is what you use to cut with.
So it matters with where
it does. If you just put the point down and drag it, all you're going to do is rip your washi pad. I don't even know where that's from. Lord of mercy. So anyway, I've got my blade down and I'm just tracing around this. I'm not even tracing around it hard. And again, some people say to me, well, why don't you just go in here with scissors? Again, if I go in here with scissors, and I'm not getting real super close to this right now, I may go back and trim it up a little bit more later. If I want this strawberry wagon here and I go in with scissors, I've got to like cut through here, and now my paper is going to be hanging. And after I've hacked a few pieces out, I've got this really unwieldy mess.
And also getting into like the tight corners with scissors is really tricky. And especially if it's the washi pads.
And if I were really picky about this and I had more time to sit here and cut in front of you, I could get really close to these leaves. I'm not trying to get too close right now.
But if you wanted to.
But if yes, I absolutely could. But, you know, there's only so much you guys want to watch. So I try to be aware of that too. And right now I'm just going to go straight here. I'm just going off the bottom of the paper here. I don't need a lot of extra. I am gonna like go into this little nook. Can you even see me anymore? Is my head in the way?
Nope.
I'm gonna go into that little nook and cut out some of that white because that seems pretty excessive. All right, and then all I have to do, like I broke all my fingernails earlier this week.
Oh.
Well, it's when you and I were out there Sunday afternoon trying to undo the patio window things.
Yeah, I gave myself a nasty bruise on my arm. Oh, it's kind of gone away now. But
look at mine.
Oh, we had coverings on our patio outside that were like buttoned to the side of the building. We were trying to unsnap them so that they could come for bee control.
Come in for the season.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, getting those things off.
All right, so I may peel this off later and trim off a little bit more of this white. But here's the general idea. I'm just laying this down, and now I've got my little washi strawberries on top of my project, and I can see the outside paper, the inside paper, the strawberries, the whole 9 yards.
That is
so
that's little envelopes.
It. Well, I need to go back and put some fasteners on, but it's time. Time is up. Time is up. All right, Miss Emma, what do we have for closing?
So thank you for joining us today, and remember to look out at 11 a.m. today. So that's just in about an hour. Keep an eye on your emails because we are going to be sending you some new products. So watch out for that. Then on Monday, there will be another product release. So keep your eye out for that as well. Watch those emails. And our weekly sale this week was what's the sale this week?
Is it Sizzix?
Maybe
still Sizzix. I think we did 2 weeks of Sizzix in a row.
Let's see.
15% Sizzix.
That sounds right. Maybe. 15% off Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. That one. All right. Thank you guys for joining us today, and we hope you have a great weekend.